Well, I consider myself a Nevisian, born in England, born to Nevis parents from Gingerland, and I've been coming to Nevis since, well, as long as I can remember.
And when the Master of Ceremonies introduced you, he said that you're, of course, of international acclaim, and he mentioned that you have performed in New Orleans.
Yes.
Tell us about the New Orleans connection.
Well, I was raised in the Caribbean church in the UK, the Wesleyan Holiness Church, but we have very similar traditions to New Orleans, to the the southern states of America, and so a lot of our church songs, I'll Fly Away, those songs are in the New Orleans tradition. So it was inevitable that eventually I would go to New Orleans and study the music there. My father loved music, Ben Liebert, and so he always sang from a very young age. When I was growing up, always encouraged me to sing. So music was a big influence in me, in my family from a very young age, and of course on the gospel side, going to church with my mum, being encouraged to sing every Sunday. Yeah, the first song that my mum ever taught me at the age of 3 was He's Got the Whole World in His Hands by Mahalia Jackson. One of the greatest singers in the world is Mahalia Jackson from New Orleans. I think because in church we believe in what we're singing, and if you don't believe in it, you're not going to convince anybody else.
So church music imposes a sort of discipline on you think?
Yeah, absolutely. A real connection and a depth to what it is that you want to share. Else, there isn't a connection. You want somebody to feel something, to at least feel the true feeling that whatever it is the song is there to express.
Hold on, keep your hand on the plow.
For jazz, there is no training other than listening to the greats. So from the age of 18, I was listening to Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald. You know, I really listened to the old Billie Holiday, so I was very heavily influenced by the jazz greats as well as one of the gospel greats, Mahalia. And much later, soul influences like Gladys Knight and Chaka Khan. I was enormously influenced by Whitney Houston. Everybody wanted to sound like Whitney Houston, and we knew that she came from the same tradition as so we could connect with her. We knew her mother being one of the great choir leaders, and Dionne Warwick, so we could really relate to Whitney Houston. I think Whitney Houston was one of the first artists where I actually thought I would like a career. Seeing Whitney Houston on the TV was one of the turning points because it felt attainable.
You've just come out of the studio?
Yes.
Tell us about that project.
And so I've just come from New Orleans and completed a new album, which I'm excited about. From my trips to New Orleans and being inspired, I've written some songs on the album. And the rest are jazz standards, like classics and New Orleans classics.
We were, as an island, all at the opening of NEPA. You performed in a major way.
For me, it was just a beautiful opportunity to perform for the people of Nevis. And where better than in the state-of-the-art new opening of the Performing Arts Theatre.
Thank you
a real pleasure.
That you do for music.
Thank you.
For Nevis.
And to make the people feel good.
Nevis nice.
Nevis nice. Nevis nice.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.